Now, I love games. They can be RPGs, Metroidvanias, RTSs, Souls-likes, or whatever this game is.
There's so much more I want to talk to you about.
Okay, that's a little parasocial.
How dare you say that?
How do you really feel about me?
No, no,
That makes me feel a little better.
it's fucking weird.
And what I love more are the studios that craft these games. I get an urge like no other to give them a try. They could be the likes of Supergiant Games, Airship Syndicate, Heart Machine, the list goes on. So when Digital Sun released a Kickstarter for, oh, hold on a second, let me check my notes. An RTS base building tower defense game with a hint of Lego slapped in there? Yeah, I was pretty interested. Needless to say, I slapped my wallet down harder than a Monday Night Raw match, buckled down, and played through the game. Howdy, I'm Cthulhu, and this was my experience with Cataclismo. I had played the game a little bit in the beta stages, and I had some idea what to expect. I'm more of a binge gamer. I'm impatient, and I try to give games as fair a shake as possible. So, jumping into Cataclismo on its 1.0 release, I noticed hours had gone by, and my eyes were burning from not blinking for hours on end, and my mouth was dry from the slack-jawed awe I was in. See, Cataclismo is hard to explain. Allow me to give it a try. During the day, you're in charge of managing your economy, clearing the map, constructing the necessary buildings, and getting resources to build fortifications for your units to hunker down in and defend against onslaughts of night horrors, which I guess that wasn't too hard to explain, huh? The game's true complexity comes from its nuances with its structures and units, resource management on top of the time limit, leaving you racing against the clock, building frantically and as efficiently as possible before gathering is paused and you have to make do with what you got. Which I would say would be a tall order, if it were not for your time-stopping power allowing you to pause, fast forward, or rewind to a previous point in time, which I would argue is what really ties these concepts together and kind of holds it. It's a lot to keep track of, and I would say its unofficial title should be I fucking forgot the game because of how much shit I had to juggle. I could have been a goddamn clown with how much juggling I had to do.
Okay, I need to allocate this. I need to fucking use my brain here. What do we got here? We got this guy. Oh, these glup shittos, dude. Oh, that's what I totally forgot. I'm so fucked. Oh, I cooked myself. What did I do here? What was this? Oh, why did I save this? This is a horrible idea.
And being able to take a breather is refreshing and keeps the game from being too much at times. Now, speaking of too much at times, let's get into the gripes. Do you know how many resources you have to keep track of? 7. Not 7 the movie. 7 resources. With wood, minerals, and stone being utilized for building structures, while wood and minerals especially being emphasized for upgrades and higher-tier buildings. Don't even get started that each have their own dependent on the number of factories, workers, citadel, quality of base. You can have masters, you can have right, and then on top of that, you need people, units, build the buildings, you need people inside the buildings, gathering, so you have better home efficiency, which adding additional homes. You need to get those people to produce structures, you guys together to random missiles. Oh my god, that's a lot. Did your eyes glaze over? Mine too. And it didn't come with a Cerebro I could jack into like Professor fucking X. The campaign does an okay job of giving you ways to play around and kind of figure some of that stuff out, but a lot of the times it just felt too short. Missions range from being like a 10-minute kind of romp around tower defense to being, I accidentally just bought tickets to the first 2 Dune movies.
Oh wow, I didn't even need that second part. Huh.
Is it over? Yes.
That was it?
It's over.
Oh. Alright. I'm losing it. I should move on to something else for a bit. No, Waffle. This is the last night. We're going back 7 minutes, baby! We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. I see through time. I see through space. I see the future. And it's a big W for me. It's a big goddamn W. Oh shit. I think you're right. I think I'm gonna try a different. I'm gonna try a different mode. It's either that or I rewind all the way to the beginning again. There's no shot I go all the way to the beginning in the morning. Fuck. Son of a bitch.
The voice acting was a bit dodgy, ranging from kind of Spanish to fucking British, and then whatever the Cannoneer is. Its budget definitely shows through at some points. I think it's a little charming, but it definitely took me out of the world a couple times. But it's on top of that, it kind of shows in the limitations that you have in some of the units. Now, the RTS part of the game was a little wonky. You do lose a lot of fine control with some units not pathing very well or very efficiently, kind of a little frustrating at times, and making sure you have to kind of micromanaging. Targeting enemies was kind of a one-way ticket to Death Town because they would just walk point blank up to the mobs. So I kind of just had to plant my guys and pray they targeted the right mob. Now, the skirmish mode, however, is where the game really shines. Pretty much you're just starting at the Citadel with a set number of units, and you have to pretty much build from square one from there, and it's actually a lot of fun. You have to survive a certain amount of waves and make sure your town is thriving. If you're looking for like something that's more long and kind of more infinite, there is a survival mode where you kind of keep going for long amounts of time. And I went into creative mode, and that was actually a lot of fun because I guess I had so much time to kind of just sit there and build blueprints and kind of like toy around and kind of test out a lot of stuff. The game really is a toy box for you to kind of just build and figure things out and really kind of like hone in like your play style or how you like to play. Now, if I had to like give you any advice, your wood production should be a priority, and blueprints absolutely should spend some time in creative mode to get some blueprints or go to the Steam Workshop. They will save you. It's really interesting, all the things that you can do with like the house upgrades, the barracks upgrades, the wall upgrades, air filter upgrades, and like kind of learning like efficient wall building. The sky is quite literally the limit. The mobs may feel limited, but the construction and building pieces that you get are massive. It kind of feels like a bummer with the horrors. I hope they keep adding that stuff because it really scratches like an itch, like an all-around itch, and having more challenges and longer and more frequent nights. Cataclismo is a unique game that really scratches the surface, and it's a game where my biggest complaint about it is that I want more. It's a game that isn't too sure how long it wants to keep you, and when it works up the courage to kind of demand more time out of you, it's a blast. And I'm more than happy to give it that time. It's a game that's complex, and it's honest, and it knows it, and it gives you the tools to explore by pausing and taking the time to kind of just figure it out. It feels really good because one moment you're getting dunked on and really having a hard time with the mission, and if you take the time and play around, I ended up beating a mission without pausing for a trophy that absolutely destroyed me earlier.
Okay, I got the idea. I think we can do it without pausing, actually.
Okay, let's just make sure we sell the last of this stuff so we have enough resources. Okay, we're cutting it kind of close. Fuck, is that gonna hold? Oh, holy shit. Oh, I did it. Kind of feels like the Little Big Planet of RTS games, and I like that. I would say, with a tad limited creative tools whenever you're building missions, it actually hasn't stopped some people from making some pretty incredibly fun maps and puzzles. So if you have the time, give it a try. You won't regret it. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and have a great night. Bye-bye.